and there's big snapper up in the shallows. It's winter time and the big island's providing.
This lateral line fishing mission is once again on board the 821 with brother Kingsley. For the last 3 months, I think, Milan and all of Milan's fishing has been snapper focused, because at this time of year in New Zealand it is an awesome time of year to be targeting snapper in the shallows. They are big, they are fat, they are hungry, and they are a lot of fun to catch. But around this time of year, and this time of year being mid to late August, our offshore reefs in New Zealand full up with giant kingfish. They have been somewhere in the winter, and to be honest, I don't know where, but what I do know is our offshore reefs are visited by huge schools of kingfish, and in amongst those schools there are some massive fish, and these fish are in prime eating condition, prime fighting condition, and they are there to feed and there to be caught. And at this time of year, kingfish love to eat everything and anything top water. So there's going to be top water lures getting cast around on this one. Big live baits, I hope, are going to be getting eaten on this one. And this one, unlike our last fishing mission, we have a superb weather forecast. We've got no swell, no wind, and we've got that for the next 2 days. We're overnighting on the 821 tonight, and we're going to be doing that at the Big Island. So yeah, we are headed to what we call the Big Island. And we haven't been fishing at the Big Island for the last couple of years very much because we haven't had a boat. Well, we're going to have a boat in the next week or two. But yeah, for the last season or two, we haven't had a boat, so we haven't been out there too much. So excitement levels are beyond jacked. And I reckon this one is a big kingfish hunt. And we've got a real good chance of landing something massive on this one. And this one is proudly brought to you by Wise Angler Hooks. By buying Wise Angler Hooks, you are directly supporting myself and Milan, giving us all that we need to create the lateral line. And for that, chur chur, my brothers and sisters, it is very much appreciated.
Would you be able to get the Minn Kota over? Yeah, that's your main. Our kingies. There's the collies. I'll rig up the rods if you want to put a burley over. Gonna bait the fly.
If there was a prize today for the smallest kingfish, Kingsley would have just got it.
Sadly.
I thought that was a massive koi coming up, eh?
Got him.
Just like that. Go Kingsley!
Single-handed, how good.
Oh, kingfish candy, mate. Well, the boys have made it to fishing destination number 1. And the idea today on the way here was to catch some massive kahawai to be able to target the biggest fish that are here. But we only managed to catch one huge kahawai on the way here and one small kahawai on the way here. So right now the boys are getting the mighty Kohiru into the live bait tank, as kois here are kingfish candy. So if we can get a live bait tank full of them, then we'll be off trying to find some kingfish to put them in front of.
Flying fish.
I wish they were flying fish.
Let the games begin, Kingsley.
Let the games begin, boy.
Here we go. We caught our bait. Let's go kingy fishing.
I think that one's your one.
Oh, is my one?
Oh, I mean Kingsley's one.
Oh,
Isn't that the idea?
Yep. And I'll clean up all this, and then we'll start touring around. I might take my kahawai off though and put a cully on.
I definitely think you should take the mighty kahawai off and swap it out. Milan made a salad, but not of the normal kind. This one's a fruit salad.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Come on.
Kingsley's just about got the boys a bit of a snack ready.
Coming up.
Milan's voice has just gone up a few notches.
Come on, eat it off the surface for Nato. Oh, that was a fish. 100%. He just came firing over. Got it.
Let's eat.
Food, anyone?
And the boys are fishing once again for the big fish. Oh,
The harassment.
lawsuit coming up.
You'll play wolf for the boy.
You know how the fishing's slow? Kingsley's trying to get Milan excited.
Yeah. Quality.
Helping the competition.
Yep. As much as you're my competition, I want to make sure you catch the fish.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Boys are going a little bit deeper because the fishing's a little bit slow, so sinker on the rig. Kingsley loves sinkers.
And ledges.
I foresee a massive snapper coming up, bro.
It's all part of the competition, eh?
This counts. Oh, what? You got a bite now. Something's about to happen, surely.
Look at my live.
Look at it. Oh, that was a hit.
Yep. Got it.
Here we go. Yep, that's definitely a fish. How far was your live bait down?
Pretty much all the way down. And it ain't
So-
fighting like it's. Oh, it ain't fighting like it. Well, I might be a chicken fish.
It looks way too heavy to be a snapper,
like
bro. Shark, you reckon?
Shark or a harpooker.
Harpooker, please. That'd be awesome.
Or a giant snapper.
Giant snapper fish.
Snapper that was. It could be a snapper actually. 'Cause
If that's a snapper, bro.
it's
That's
snapper.
a horse.
It's a snapper or a shark.
If that's a snapper, we might as well just go home because Kingsley lost.
Oh, look at that.
Nice fish, mate.
It's actually a real good looking fish too.
It's fat. That's what we like. Mine is deep hook though.
Doesn't sound like it's deep hooked. But that might explain it coming up a little bit easier. Nice fish, Milan.
I'll take that one.
It looks like it's coming home.
Lucky we got lots of salt ice.
Yeah, there's a bit of blood coming out of it.
Nice.
Now Kingsley, that there is a kingfish. I thought I'd start the challenge with a good one. Oh, beautiful fish.
Drift number 1 was a solid kingfish to take home. What's drift number 2 going to produce?
Another one.
With your name on it though, eh?
Not that guy.
Not that guy. Other than the first kingfish that now resides in Kingsley's little catch bag, fishing's a little bit slow. So when we start the next drift, I'm going to grab a hold of Milan's little saltiga, we'll rig it with a soft bait and see if I can't add something to that little catch bag. Well, I couldn't catch a fish. What'd you get?
Just a live bait.
Bottom fish on 130 pound.
It's going to be fun.
It's always fun, mate. Go, Milan. You can do it, Milan. You're so strong, Milan. Ah! Going to drive the boat away from it. Watch out, you might be like Maui, bro, and then we'll have what's this, an East Island. Still got the trace. That's good. Knot to the hook must have busted. Yep. Your FG knot's good, Milan.
It's a good one.
Back in the shallow, so the sinker just came off.
Riding around circles today, Nato.
Yeah, that's fishing, isn't it? Well, I don't really have too much to say at this stage of the game, other than fishing is fishing and it's not catching. Well, some days it's catching, some days are awesome, and today is fishing. The fishing has been so slow that I've even had a fishing rod in my hand for a couple of hours this afternoon to pass the time, but Milan's been waiting for that sun to start to fall, and it is starting to fall. So he's picked up a stick bait rod. He reckons he's going to stick bait hard from now until it is time to go and cook dinner. Kingsley's just rigged the huge kahawai that's been in the live bait tank all day. So we right now have a huge live bait in the water and a stick bait working hard in the hopes to catch something massive. For the last couple of hours, we've been parked directly above a huge school of koi's, and we're positioned ourselves right on the edge of the reef, so anything could happen at any moment, but it does feel a little bit slow right now. It's another one of those days where we just don't have any current. The moon is above us, and I'm guessing right now all the water's trying to go up, which gives you a lot of tide as far as the tide goes up and the tide goes down, but just not a lot of water current wise. But anyway, the boys will keep at it. I shouldn't really be complaining too much. Well, I'm not complaining. Again, fishing's fishing, but there is a fish under the floor of the 821 right now that's going to send all three of us home with a bunch of kingfish steaks. So far so good, and I reckon tomorrow morning, if tonight doesn't fire, then we've got a real good chance tomorrow morning of catching some good fish anyway, so bring it on.
You got one, Nato.
Yeah, this is one of those fish of 1,000 casts.
That's the second fish in the boat for the day. Considering we started it before light, it's pretty bad.
Not bad.
It was a good day.
It's just good fun trying, right?
That's a beautiful thing, Nato.
When you haven't seen one all day, it is.
Have you got another one?
Fishing bad when the cameraman's catching the fish, man.
Well, I am stick baiting still. I think it might be home time though.
Well, time to go down to find something to eat.
Yeah. Nice snapper again. Well, maybe you should catch one more, because then Kingsley can take the fish home.
I reckon that one's bigger than the last one.
Yeah. 20 pounder coming up.
That one's bigger than the last one, eh?
100%. That's what a snapper looks like, Kingsley.
He's on my team.
Oh, yeah, he is too.
Those are my points.
You're right, bro. You do what you do. Kohiru sashimi entree. And then what, Milan?
Steak.
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 Thank you, Jarlis.
Have you got a time to meet your mum and dad?
About 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Kohiru sashimi, was that sesame seed sauce, soy
Yep.
sauce, wasabi, and ginger. Milan came prepared for this one.
Try something different.
You're in for a treat.
That heated up nicely. What say you?
I reckon if that rests for a day, I reckon that meat would be absolutely spectacular. I need to brush my hair.
Or we could cut it off.
I will.
We can make scoots out of it, Milan.
We eat like kings.
What's that?
We're eating like kings. It's so funny.
We always eat like kings on the lateral line,
It's
bro.
so good. And Kings is happy.
You're going to sort out how we're going. I thought someone was ringing me.
No, that was your alarm clock.
Ah.
I've only got one sock. What did you do with the other one last night?
How many handfuls of coffee does it take to make a coffee, Milan?
Well, it takes 2 and a bit. Glad you asked. Everyone's a learner.
He's a weapon, eh?
He's a weapon,
Wow. We have spoons there and you use your hand. Nice. I'm used to living on the boat, bro.
The boys ate like kings on the 821 last night, and then we slept like kings. There's so much room up the front of this thing that, yeah, it is an awesome overnighting weapon. Plan for today is a little bit different than normal. We reckon that the kingy fishing todays are going to be, like it was yesterday, a little bit tough. So we're going to rig some soft bait rods and then soft bait hard into the shallow waters, into the weedy areas, because at this time of year, I believe that's where you're going to find the most snapper and the biggest snapper and have the most fun fishing. Failing that, we will go and try and find some coes and then head out into some deeper water, into some deeper reefs, and drop those down deep in the hopes for a big kingfish. But at the end of the day, boys are fishing and having fun. The weather forecast today is good until about 2 o'clock this afternoon, and the wind comes up, and at that point we'll be ducking and running for cover, and we're just going to head straight into the closest boat ramp, and then Uncle Lance and Auntie Bronwyn will meet us there with the trailer and Milan's vehicle, and that'll be this one done. But a few big fish before here and there is on the cards, and something to eat.
Let the games begin.
I'm fishing.
You are.
Me,
Catch a monster.
the cameraman. I'm
Catch a
fishing.
monster. Monster.
Kingsley, I'm fishing.
Yeah. Good boy. Or you might want to give him a little bit more drag. He's going to dust you. No, he's not. You're going to get him. It's a good fish, I reckon.
Yeah, they're all good fish.
Whoa.
Good stuff, Kingsley.
I'm pretty happy with that, eh?
Yeah.
Just asking Nato how to do it. A little bit of a different fishing technique to what I'm used to. Oh, bugger.
Hold up.
That was solid.
Oh.
They're here though, mate.
Yeah, that's epic. Oh,
Woohoo! Excitement levels just went up.
what about the drag, bro?
You could give it a little bit more.
I think it's time to find me glasses.
I think it's time for you to catch a big snapper.
Or that.
That Roosa video last night was so interesting to watch. Real cool.
I can learn something off those folds.
Yeah.
You get him?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, nice fish.
Yep, we're on.
Good stuff, Kingsley.
Told you to cast in there, eh?
You did, bro. And I was just doing it. I was
That's a
just
solid one, bro. You
I
might
was
want
just
to
winding it.
give it a little bit more, see if you can stop him.
Come on. Come on. You're coming on.
So I'm going to spot lock here.
Off. Jig's still there too.
How do you feel after losing that big one, Kingsley?
Big gutted, eh?
Yeah, I would be.
Well, I've lost two now.
Think about it this way. At least you hooked one.
I'm still here trying.
I
Yeah,
haven't even had a bite.
Nato hasn't even hooked one
Yeah.
yet.
What's going on? I got one, Milan.
You did.
Oh, jeez, it's a good one too, bro.
We got the sun beating down on you.
Oh, the Soul Tiger's losing line. Finally. Hopefully I can stay connected.
Half expected you to have caught like 10 big ones by now.
The fishing is a little bit tough, bro, but I kind of figured if I was going to get one, it's going to be a good one. And this is a good one.
Nice, Nathan. You worked hard for that.
Yeah, it's a lot of casts to get that bite. It's the only bite I've had all morning. It's a good fish too, bro.
Look at him down there. Woo!
Come on, Mr. Snapper.
Nice snapper, Nato.
If you're massive, I'll let you go.
Ah.
Wait till he breaks the surface.
Oh.
No! Oh, that was a big snapper fish, bro.
I was just about to say to you, just let him pop the surface.
Yeah, that's what I said. The Kings, it's not his fault. The hook was
Yeah.
pulled right at the wrong time.
Ah.
Bro, that was a donkey.
Not our day, almost a big snapper.
That was a freaking donkey. Look at my hands. I'm shaking. Well, things got a bit slow, so the phone got put down. Kingsley was taking a break. Milan grabbed a rod, and I think Milan's actually going to catch one.
Good for the morning.
Yeah, sure.
Kingsley lost a whopper. And then Nato lost a whopper. And then Milan catches a good one.
And then Milan gets a food fish.
Nice, Kingsley. Nicely done.
Good fish, bro.
Definitely would have loved to seen the fish that you caught. We almost saw him on the surface and then he disappeared.
That was a ripper, I can tell you that.
We got a foodie though.
The boys are going out deep, and Milan's making Kingsley a big boy ledger rig.
Too good.
And we're going to put big boy baits on it, eh?
Yeah, boy.
Live baits. And then... That is one big, beautiful live bait. The biggest koi that we've caught in the last 2 days. Kingsley has a ledger rig down with 2 little live baits on it. I just watched Milan rig a dead cohero. That's going out. And I'm going to soft bait on top of that because the boys are hungry. And we want to make Kingsley's little catch bag real good. So yeah, the boys are going to fish hard. Cameraman's even fishing, trying to put something in the bin. And I reckon we've got a real good chance. We've put just about everything that you could in the water, so why not? I was just winding in quick.
First blood to Nathan.
I was just winding in quick to do a recast. I think I just hooked a kingy on the way up.
Definitely Kingy's here. You can see him on the sounder, I reckon.
Yeah, they're sitting above that bait, eh?
Yeah.
At least the good thing with that is I hooked him a bit off the bottom. I'm only on a 25-pound trace though. I must be getting close to the bottom, man. I better put a little bit more hurt on him. Oh, I might have a good fish.
Yeah, I think you do. I think you just play it, Nathan. Bottomed?
Yeah, I was in the bottom.
Put a 40-pound trace on, I reckon. 2 dustings in 1 day.
That was a real dusting though. That's a good one, bro.
You got to get this one off the bottom though.
Yeah, well, the last one got to the bottom, but I put a 40-pound trace on this time. I only had 25-pound last time. What do you reckon this braid is? P3.
Yeah. Good fish again.
Yeah,
He's got good tail beats. And he's about to explode.
Oh, the little saltika.
I can't do anything.
You might want to wind up, Kingsley.
Oh, it's amazing how much hurt you can put on 40-pound gear, eh?
You might want to go on the other side of the boat.
Yeah. I just don't want to get.
Yeah,
I don't
just
want to
wait.
wait till Kingsley gets his line up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll have the top shot now.
Oh.
There we go.
Under that one.
It's too hard to go over around it. It's quite surprising how much hair you can put on 40-pound gear, eh? 40-pound was just enough to stop him, I think. Milan, good call. Oh,
Bag
man.
head shakes.
Yeah, loving the little saltiga, bro.
Nice bow.
I'm getting wasted on 40-pound gear.
I'll bring him up, Kingsley. We'll put a new one on.
Okay, I've got a bit of harassment.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm starting to win.
Good fat kingfish.
He's a lot bigger than I thought.
Nice fat kingfish.
You can do, if you want to grab him, you can grab him. There's no barb on the hook though, Kingsley. Grab him in his jaw, bro. Just put your hand into his gills. Don't grab the trace if you can. And just go straight into the, that's it.
Beautiful kingfish. That's a monster.
Thank you, brother.
Nato,
What
look
do you
what you did.
Well, I dropped a big snapper at the boat, but I got a real nice kingfish in the boat, and I'm super stoked with that.
The lightest gear possible and the biggest fish in the boat. Maybe not as big as my kingfish,
Nah, your
but
one was a little bit bigger. But man, I haven't caught a kingfish in a very long time, Milan.
that's beautiful.
Now you're talking my language, Kingsley. Things were a little bit slow out deep. So the boys ended up in shallow, and it's starting to work.
They're getting bigger.
Boys are into it now. Milan's got a snapper on the deck, and then Kingsley's just hooked one. Kingsley's hooked 3 snappers today and pulled the hooks on every one, so he's itching to get one in the boat.
I'm desperate to get one in the boat.
Desperate.
We're at 5 metres of water on the sand, and the snapper coming out off the rocks and smashing the soft baits.
Meanwhile, Kingsley's still in a
going.
battle up the front. He might have a decent fish. It's taking a bit of getting it out. Oh, Kingsley's going to be very happy about that.
Oh, it's the biggest snapper of the trip so far.
When he was cooking the boys' lunch, he was like, I haven't even landed a fish yet. You got a beauty, mate.
Oh, nice snapper, bro.
Off the bow.
Up the front of the shallows.
I told you it was flat enough.
What a cool fish to catch though,
That's
up in
awesome.
there.
Beautiful fish, bro.
So is that a draw?
That's a draw, mate.
That's a draw. Too
Kingsley
good.
sounds happy with a draw at this stage of the game.
Was better than losing.
True that. They're all coming out of just there.
Both sides of the boat too, Kingsley. What's that? Look, there's some up there, bro.
Fish are coming on thick and fast now. How big is that one, Milan?
It's triple line.
Oh, dude. That one looks like Milan's got a goodie. It's so shallow, there's like bommies and stuff everywhere.
It's swimming out.
Swimming towards us.
Just did. Oh, get out of there.
You can see all the bommies and stuff. Oh, is he gonna get him?
Come here.
Oh, I can see the flash of colour.
Come here. Oh, Nato.
Oh, it's good fun, isn't it?
It's a nice fish.
Yeah.
I saw it from up top there. That's awesome. Is it bigger than mine? That's massive. Wait till it pops the surface.
Nice work. Oh, that's a
Oh,
ripper.
that's a wild to do fish, that one. Oh, look at the girth on that thing.
Oh, wicked.
Holy schmolies. Smash that bait junkie in no water. Right up in the back. Slowly just persevering along the coast, and finally it paid off. We're actually heading around the corner to go kingy fishing again, but the kingy fishing's horrible because there's no current. And there's big snapper up in the shallows. It's winter time and the big island's providing.
Nice work. Well, that one's going back.
I think it might be your turn. Oh, nice fish.
Well, this trip went from pretty hard work to got a feed, and now
See you
we
later.
just let one go.
Big snapper.
Woo!
That's it.
That was awesome,
That was
bro.
the coolest fight, man.
That's it. That's so good.
Right up in there in the stones. Got my,
See that light rod was just there. And
yeah, got that soft bait right in the back, and they're just sitting right on the edge of the white water.
Now, I have a boat update for you, but before then, one very last reminder about the boat, fish and dive expo that will be at Mystery Creek on the 31st of August and the 1st of September. And if you're watching this video on the day that it's released, then that means the Boat, Fish and Dive Expo is tomorrow and the next day, the 31st of August and the 1st of September. If you, and you being someone who likes the Lateral Line and watches the Lateral Line, are there at that expo and you see myself and Milan floating around, then please come up and say hello. We would love to meet you all and have a yarn about all things awesome. Now, boat update. This boat of ours is very nearly finished, and I've literally just watched the video that Nick has sent us, and this thing is looking amazing. I'm going to be honest here and say that myself and Milan have had absolutely nothing to do with this boat build as far as designing it and building it and whatever. Nick made a few alterations to his, standard design, bigger live bait tank and a few bits and pieces that we wanted. But other than that, we've just let Nick go and do whatever he wants. And he's also sent it up to Glenn at Brave Designs, and Glenn has just been left to do whatever he wants. And I'm now watching this footage and seeing this boat for the first time, just like you are, and this thing is coming together and looking like $1 million. And if you can't hear the excitement in my voice, then please understand that the boys are super pumped about having a boat again very soon. The Suzuki, by the looks of the video, will be the next thing that goes on the boat, and then myself and Milan are going to go to Tauranga on Thursday next week. Today is Saturday, not that that really means anything to you, but yeah, we're going to Tauranga on Thursday to put this boat in the water and do some water tests and have a play around in it and get used to it, and then we'll get it home and we will get it all cleaned up, and it will be at the Boat, Fish and Dive Expo, and so will myself and Milan. And once again, if you're there, please come and say hello. Now, cheer, my brothers and sisters. Thank you all so very much for doing every little thing that you do to support us and to support the Lateral Line, because without you doing all of those little things, we don't get to do what we do. And we love hanging out with good men like Kingsley in stunning environments, eating like kings and trying to catch a fish to take home to eat. Now, I'm about to get out of this rain, and we'll see you all again on the 15th of next month, or maybe I'm talking to you tomorrow at the Boat, Fish and Dive Expo. That would be wicked cool.